Hello students, so once again back to our discussion session for English questions. So I guess it was an easy exam for you. So let us start with the discussion, and that is with the first question, first set of questions where you have to choose the correct alternative from the given one. That means whatever is given in single inverted comma, you have to substitute that with the given options if required. If no improvement is required, that means you have to choose the fourth one, that is no improvement needed. Okay, so the first question is, let us read the sentence. Arun seems almost impervious to the criticism from all sides. So impervious means not bothered about, least bothered, or not at all concerned about. So that is the meaning given to the word impervious. So when you get such questions, unless you know the meaning of those words given the sentences, definitely you will not get the correct option. Okay, so here since it is Arun seems almost impervious means least bothered or not concerned about, that is the meaning given to it. So instead of to, there is no such preposition which is needed to substitute that. That means no improvement is needed, it is already correct. So when you read the sentence, Arun seems almost impervious, with the word impervious it is to. So definitely there is no improvement required, the sentence is already correct. So the correct option is, or the answer to this question is, no improvement required or needed. Okay. Now the second question is, the appendicitis patient came into the ER complaining for stomach pain. Okay, stomach pain. So complaining for. That complaining for there is wrong. That preposition for is wrong there. Either you complain about something, complain of something. Okay. So last for the previous exam also you had that complain of, that usage was required for one of the questions. I hope you remember that. Okay. So here the appendicitis patient came into the ER complaining of. Here complaining of means complaining about, that is the meaning. So to get that meaning, you have to choose the second option to make it a sensible sentence. Okay. Then third question is, they got over on a scooter. So they got over on a scooter or by a scooter here means they escaped from the place. Okay, they escaped or they just moved away from the place, and that is the meaning of over here, or meaning of the sentence which we really want, but that over is out of place. That could be substituted with a better word or with the proper word, and that is they got, instead of over on a scooter, they got away on a scooter. That means to escape here is to get away from the place. So in that sense it should be they got away on a scooter. Next is, Veena has been married since 5 months. So what is given in single inverted comma? That since is given. Okay. So according to the rules of using since and for, okay, so these are the two words with which we denote time. So these are time denoting words in certain contexts. So since stands for a particular point of time, exact point of time. When I say that it has been raining since morning, that means from morning, that exact point, morning time. Or else when I say that, okay, this material has been used by the people since 2020 or 2019. That means the exact point of time, that is the year. So since 9 a.m. or else since 1962. Okay, so these are the points which denote time, but the exact time. And for is used to show a period of time. I have been working here for 5 months now, 6 months now. I didn't say I have been working here since 2018. I said working here for 2 years, for 3 years. So that period of time is used. So to show point of time, since is used, and to show period of time, for should be used. So the same rule is applicable here. So we speak about 5 months, which is a duration, that is a period of time, not point of time. So we need for to show period of time. So this should be the word which substitutes the word since. So it should be Veena has been married for 5 months, not since 5 months. Always remember these 2 points, since for particular point of time and for period of time. Okay. Next is St. Thomas College is affiliated with MG University. Affiliated, with the word affiliated we do not use with. Registered with, but affiliated to. So it should be St. Thomas College is affiliated to MG University, not with. Collaboration with, in association with. So with could be used with certain usages but not for this. With affiliation or affiliated, it should be not affiliation but affiliated. The verb in ed form, past tense form, that should be with the word to, not that word with. Okay. Then sorry I'm late, I was held on in the traffic. So here I was caught in the traffic, that is the meaning conveyed with this sentence, but held on or to hold on to something, that is totally different in meaning, not the one which we want here for this sentence. So like sorry I'm late, I was held up in the, I was caught up, I was literally caught in the traffic. So to show that meaning we need to use the preposition up with held, not on with held, to show like the block or like the way I was caught in the traffic. Okay. Next is we have from question 7 to 13, next set of questions where you have to use suitable prepositions. Okay. Now the first one is I inquire dash the matter. See here like you know what, like there is a thin difference between the use of I inquire of and into. The difference is, like suppose if you want to know not the details of something but just a vague idea, I inquire of him. That means I just want to know something about him, so I asked her to like people about him. That is meaning. But then when you go deep into a matter, when you want to analyze the matter fully or thoroughly, especially that word matter, definitely you have to use the thing into. You go deep into the matter. To know something, to understand something, you go deep into the matter, and almost like a survey, or else like you want to analyze the things in details. So in that sense, you cannot use I inquire of the matter but into the matter. You know the difference, right? So into means to go deep into something, to know more about it, and then like the surface level of information is required, and for that you can use I inquire of. Okay. Next is yeah, there is a printing mistake over here. Cows lie dash grass. So I guess you know the meaning. Okay. Cows lie, not like, it is lie on grass. Okay, not at grass or by grass or over grass, but it should be on. Then next is I'm busy dash writing this letter. Let us see if I mean all these things one by one, whether it matches with the blank or not, or with the sentence or not. I'm busy with writing this letter, at writing this letter, over or no prepositions needed. Actually, when you say a sentence like this, you do not require any preposition. You can simply say, I'm busy writing this letter. I'm busy writing this novel. I'm busy reading this novel. Okay? So, no need to write, I'm busy with, or else with I'm busy with someone. Okay? I'm busy with this task. But that ing form after the blank do not, or such things do not or require any preposition. So without any preposition you can say I'm busy writing this letter. No prepositions needed. Next is here also it should be loss of blood. Okay. So he died dash loss of blood. So of course when you speak when you read it or when you say it several times, automatically the word will come to you. That is, he died of loss of blood, not died on loss of blood or by loss of blood or from. It should be he died of loss of blood. because of losing too much of blood. That is the meaning conveyed. Now next is 10 students competed dash one another. So of course when you have somebody competing with another person, so obviously that word with is to be used, isn't it? So 10 students competed not to one another or at one another, it should be with one another. Or if it is with, no, instead of 10, if it is 2 students, it should have been 2 students competed with each other, not one another but each other. Here we speak about 10 students, but still we have to use the term with no other option. Okay. The shopkeeper deals dash stationery. So here also you may get confused between the two options given to you, with and in. Two options. Other things like shopkeeper deals of stationery, for stationery, obviously do not fit into the blank, so you can, with no doubt, you can just strike it off. Now the thing is, you have to choose either with or in. See, when you have business contacts with people, human beings or with people, we use the term with. Suppose the shopkeeper deals with wholesale dealers. That means people. Okay, so when we have human beings or people shown in the sentence, it should have been with. But here we speak about items. Stationery here stands for the business items, not business people. So when we have business people, we can use the term with. But when we speak about items, not people, you have to go for this in. So this cannot be taken. Okay, so just a small difference, but it makes the huge difference. Okay, so the shopkeeper deals in stationery, not with stationery. Stationery is not a human being. Now he got dash his horse. Obviously it is he got on his, he climbed on. That is the meaning. He got on his horse, not he got with his horse or in. You can't go into the horse, right? Inside the horse. Then on and to. So it is on. Suppose instead of on, you have been given off. That also is possible option. He got on means to climb on the horse, and to got off means to go or step down from the horse. That's the difference. But still you just need to know these differences. So here no such option like off is given, otherwise you would have got confused. So here on, that is the only option possible. Next is, what is the young one of a horse called? You might have studied these things in smaller classes, like what is the feminine gender of these animals, what is the masculine gender of these animals, and then what are the young ones called. Okay, so these are the things which you might have dealt with in smaller classes. Okay, anyways, let us recollect those things. The young one of a horse is called a foal. Okay, not joy, fawn, fry, but fall. That is, let's keep that in mind. Female horses, mare, M-A-R-E, mare, and then the young ones are called foals, F-O-A-L-S. Now next is, what is the young one of a bear is called? No doubt, cub. Not just for lion, for bear also we use the same term to show the young one, that is cub. Next is the young one. There is space in between the two words, but that doesn't change the meaning of the sentence or question. Okay, so the young one of a fish is dash. Okay, so what do you call the young one of a fish? Actually the answer is, it's quite ridiculous, quite funny, but fry. You eat fish fry, but actually that term fry is the word used to denote or show the young ones of fish. Okay, the young one of kangaroo. So here it is joy. Kitten, cat, kitten, horse, foal, deer, fawn, kangaroo, joy. So for the next set of questions, you need to find out the correct spelling. Okay, so from 18th onwards, few questions 4 or 5, you need to find out the correct spelling from the given options of the word. So the first word given to you is jewelry. Okay, jewelry. So jewelry, Jewellery, or it's same, yeah, this one, jewelry. Jewellery. You know what? This is British spelling. Okay, British English, where the spelling is with double L. But if you have noticed something peculiar, in American English, the spelling has got only one L. JEWE single LERY. But that we do not accept in our concept. Like, another example is the word color. We use British English, so according to that, the correct spelling is COLOUR. And then the American English omits that U, and it is just COLOR for color. Just like that, honor, HONOUR. So that additional letter is omitted in American English. So in the same way, here the spelling given to you to select is British English spelling. In American English, that one L only is used, not double L. Okay. So anyways, there is no such confusion. Why? Because single L word is not given. Otherwise, you would have got confused, right? So here only British English spelling is given. So in that sense, the fourth option is correct. Next is lieutenant. Okay, it's a post, it's a designation. And for that, let us check the spelling. It is LIEU. So here it is LEI. So these two things cannot be taken. So here lieutenant, LIEUTENANT. This one, the first one is correct. Not TENENT at the end. Fourth one. Okay. Next, again choose the correct. This is very, very simple, I guess. Mattress. On floor you have mattress, right? So which among these has got the correct spelling? So the first one is with single T, second one is with single T but only one S, not double S. So what we need is double T and double S as well. So only one option is there with the correct spelling, MATTRE S. That is the fourth option again. Next is miscellaneous. You know what miscellaneous is, right? You denote a group, or you speak about a group where various items are combined or called upon to. It's a group. It could be a group of items, group of people, but of various qualities or various types. Okay. So that is miscellaneous. And the spelling is MICS. There should be a C. Okay. So miscellaneous. So it is this one, MISCELLANEOUS. So MICS is required. Okay, so miscellaneous. Next, one more of similar type. Choose the correct spelling. Mustache. Mustache means mustache. Okay, the growth of hair above your upper lip. Mustache. So here mustache, MOUSTACHE. Third option is correct. Now the next set of questions 23 to 27, fill in the blanks or fill up the blanks with suitable options given to you. Okay. The cashier, when miscalculated, looked dash for his calculator but could not find it. It is FIND. Such errors may happen, so let me correct it. Okay. Okay, fine. So the cashier, when when his accounts had gone wrong and he miscalculated something, he wanted his calculator. So searching for, that should be the searching for the calculator around or here and there. So it should be the cashier, when miscalculated, looked around, looked here and there for his calculator but could not find it. The admin has taken the steps to dash the education system of the state. So we have 4 options. The first option means revamp, second is resuscitate, okay, resuscitate, and third is deteriorate, that is going down, declining or going down, okay. Then both 1 and 2. So actually revamp and resuscitate, these two words have similar meanings. That means revamp means to bring something new, to improve. That is the meaning of revamp. And the same way, resuscitate means to revive something. So it's similar in meaning, and both these words are equally applicable. So definitely we go for the fourth option, where the first and second words could be chosen. Okay, but not the third one, since it is completely negative against the meaning. Now next is, the country remains poor despite of being is wrong, despite being with, despite being rich. Now in natural resources. Okay. Healthcare and education are seemingly reported to be the most dash sectors in our country. Okay. So here, this is the option, profiteer. Profiteer actually means to make profit, huge profit, but not in the proper way. Okay, so not in the proper way, or not in the proper direction, but still you expect or you make a huge profit. So look at the sentence again. Of course, it's a fact, okay, that healthcare, hospitals and healthcare and educational system, these two areas or these two units are seemingly reported to be the most profitable, means the most profitable sectors, but they make profit not in the desired way or desirable way, not in the proper way. So that is the meaning. If you write overcharged, of course overcharged, but then that profit concept is not given. So these two things make a lot of profit. That concept or that idea should be conveyed. And to convey that idea, the better word is this one, profiteer. Okay. The Navy officer was fascinated with ships since childhood and dashed to be seafarer. Okay, so ever since his childhood, he was fascinated with this sea shape and all those things, and that is how he becomes a Navy officer. That is the meaning. So here, a very strong desire, that meaning should be conveyed. So the word which shows a very strong desire, that is to be chosen. And only one word here has got that meaning, which means not just a desire, but something strong and a deep desire. So to convey that meaning, we have to choose the first option, that is craved. You crave for something. Okay, you simply want something is different, and you crave for something is entirely different. Here in both the cases, you need something, but then that intensity of the need is different. So if you just say wanted, it would be too plain. It's just a small wish, not that deep. But then craved, for craving is the word which shows the deep desire inside. Okay. Next we have passage-based questions. Okay. Now based on this passage, whenever you get passage-based questions, you make sure that you read it, you read the passage at least 2 times, so that you will get the exact answer. Okay, so we will choose the answer, but before that we need to find it, where exactly have we come across the same sentence and how did we get this answer. Okay, for sales promotion, dash plays the role of functional tool. So let us see where we get this. Yeah, strong marketing is that functional tool for sales promotion. So option number 3, marketing is that strong or functional tool which promotes sale. So obviously it is given. Okay. Then next is, dash of information technology is now changing the scope of marketing. See this one, advancement of information technology. Marketing is like changing the scope of marketing. So advancements given very clearly on the board or in the passage. Next is, developed information system help dash to know the latest. That also is given. The newly developed information system will help the marketers to know the market trends and open up new markets. So these things help the marketers, not anyone else, not the designers, not the products or computers, but the marketers. Okay, that also is given in the passage. Next is, the customer now buys on his dash. Okay, so it's given here. On the other hand, improvement in communication has changed the status of the customer. He is no more one of the heard buying with everyone is buying, what everyone is buying, but has become an individual who will buy on his own judgment. So now the things have changed so much that he will buy, not his opinion is not biased, but he will go for his own judgment. So this is the correct option. Okay, not instinct or marketer's advice. So that long back this was the practice, but now he will go for his own judgment. Customer and manufacturer need to have dash communication between them. That also is clearly given. Yeah, here. See, the need is for two-way communication. Two-way communication, okay, between the customer and manufacturer. So it should be two-way communication. All right. Then next is give a suitable title to the given passage. So the whole passage, when you read it twice, you might know what it is all about, the gist or the concept which it conveys, right? So accordingly, is it about smart buyer, or is it about mediocre seller, or changing marketing strategies, or marketing, actually it is changing marketing strategies, how things have changed in marketing field. Next is the newly developed systems help the marketers dash. So what do these developed systems help? How these things help the marketers? So here, see, open up new markets. Yeah, here, see, they help the marketers to know the market trends and open up new markets. Two things are there. One is to help the marketers to know the market trends and open. So know the market trend and open up new markets. Two things are there, right? So to convey these two things, the option that you have to choose is the fourth one, where the first and second both are equally applicable. Then the status of consumer has changed due to dash. Due to what? It's because of improvement in communication has changed the status of customer. See, the status of customer has changed due to dash. Due to improvement in what? Is it improvement in technology, judgment, marketing, competition, or communication? So here it's clearly given, it's visible. So the second option, communication. See, actually such types of passages, even if it's all about marketing and a kind of less interested topic, but still, if you go through it at least 2 times, definitely you will get all the answers. It's direct questions. All the questions are direct. Okay. Only one, that title part only is something which you had to find out on your own from the given options. Otherwise, all other questions had direct answers chosen from the passage itself. Okay. Now, the fourth paragraph asserts about dash. So, fourth paragraph, 1, 2, 3, fourth. Okay. So, all these, they can better, can be a personal, they can... see this one. Fourth paragraph is this one. This is the fourth paragraph. Computer hardware today is advanced and miniaturized. That computer have become more powerful and compact. Compact computers. See, the fourth paragraph speaks all about how it has become advanced. Why? Because of its powerful and compact nature. Okay, so that compact computers is the word used in the fourth paragraph which we require for this answer. Okay. Now next is, we have one sample pair is given and you have to choose another pair which has got the similar meaning or similar relationship. Okay, the pair which is given as example is day and week. So day and week. So days, 7 days make a week. Okay. So same way, week, instead of weeks, week becomes month. That is the more or most closest relationship. Okay. So here week and year is a far-fetched relationship. Of course in here we have weeks, but it's a distant relation, isn't it? Then second and time, instead of that minute, seconds and minute would have made some sense. But the one which is closer in relationship, just like day and weeks, just like 7 days make a week, okay, 4 or 5 weeks make a month. So that is more closer. Next is inane and trite. So inane and trite. these two words have similar meaning, okay, almost like synonym. So inane means something very dull in nature, not very interesting, quite empty. When I say quite empty, the word empty, so inane, synonym to that, we have a word empty here, right? So same way, the word trite means something which is not original, a kind of duplicate, something which has lost its originality, something which is not original. Again, dull, okay. And the synonym for trite is hackneyed. Hackneyed, that also has got the same or similar meaning to that of trite, which means something which lacks originality. So in that sense, exactly how we have the pair on the top, inane and trite, same pair with other synonyms or another synonym has been paired, that is empty and hackneyed. So in that sense, the answer should be the fourth option. Okay. Then 39th question, stone and bomb. So now, like, when you look at this pair, you will be wondering what connection is between these two words, like stone and bomb, right? No connection at all. Actually, see, stone was a weapon once upon a time. You know that, okay? So like stone is the very crude and ancient and outdated weapon, and bomb could be taken the modern weapon. So in that sense, which, like, outdated or ancient and modern, so that sense should be conveyed by one of these pairs. So it is obvious, archaic and modern. Archaic means outdated, not in use. Modern means the latest one. So exactly how stone is outdated as a weapon, it is no longer used as a weapon, not a sophisticated one, it's archaic or it is outdated. And then bomb could be something taken as modern weapon. So in the same way, the words archaic and modern also convey the same meaning, okay, same connection. Next is die and dies. Here small error in spelling, it should be K-E-Y-S, K-E-Y-S, monkeys. See, look at the pair given there, die and dies. Any idea what die and dies is? See, in casinos and all, or else on board games, okay, for board games, we have dice, that cube-like thing, okay, that cuboid-like thing, which has got like 1 and points like 4 or 3, etc., with which we play board games, or in casinos we use that. If you use a single one, a single piece, it is die. You call it as die, D-I-E, die, okay. So die has that meaning also. And if you use two, in casinos and all, we use two things, right, two pieces. And when we have two pieces, it would become dice, D-I-C, plural of die. Plural of this is dice, D-I-C-E. And if you have noticed, in all the options we have been given plural. So you might be wondering, so like how will we choose the correct option? See, all the pairs give you the pair of plurals, but then the one exactly like how you made the pair, that could be chosen. So I-C-E, D-I-E and I-C-E. With I-C-E, if you have a pair which makes the like a plural, that could be chosen. So mouse and mice, I-C-E, I-C-E connection. Otherwise, there is no other reason. All these pairs like data, datum, datum singular, data is plural. Okay, then date and dates, singular, plural, singular, plural. Mouse and mice also singular, plural. So all these pairs show plural words, but then the one which is exactly like how it has been given as example, that could be chosen. So I hope this is clear. Die and dies, D-I-E, die means that single piece with which you play and on board games and in casinos, and if you use more than one, it would become dice. Then song and ballad. Okay, so song and ballad, here the connection is, ballad is one such type of song. Last time for the previous exam, you remember reptile. Reptile is, one example is given, reptile is to lizard. Just like flower is to, then you had to choose one from the given option, one of the flowers. Okay, So exactly, example for reptile is given as lizard. So same way, example for song is given as ballad. So that connection must be drawn. So the same connection is between story and epic. Epic is a type of story. A long narrative story is epic. So that is one such type of story, just like one type of song is ballad. Okay. Now next is you have a passage given to you, quite simple, and you have to choose the correct option for each blank from the given. So question numbers 42 to 49 we have on the same page. Okay. Now let us read. So last time also I said to get answer to the first question, or sometimes to get answer for the last blank you need to go through the entire passage again and again. Only then you will be getting the answer. So here there is one more error. It should be an. There is an. So automatically when I corrected it, you might have got the answer, right? With a and an, that makes a huge difference. So there is an dash realization. So with an, obviously no doubt which word is matching for the first blank. Increasing. You don't say there is an decreasing or an squeezing or an freezing. You say an increasing. So in that sense the first blank could be filled up with the second option, that is increasing. There is an increasing realization that the world is a single dash. Single, unit, unity, parity, trinity, of course unit. World is a single unit, and the diversities that one notices are only dash, not real. Opposite of real is superficial. Something which is not real, not superfluous or surface or imperial, and it is superficial. See, the clue to you to get this answer is the last part of the same sentence, not real. So once again read that question, like the diversities that one notices are only something which is on the surface and not real. So both the meaning should be conveyed, and the best word to convey both the meanings, both the words, and that is superficial. So it should be superficial and not real. It is a spirit of universalism that is fast spreading to every dash and corner. It's like a phrasal verb. It's a combination of two words which would make. The second word is given to you, corner. So obviously the first word will be nook. You call it as every nook and corner. Every inch, every point, the phrasal verb with which we denote that is every nook and corner. Okay. So every nook and corner of earth. This spirit of dash has become the spirit of awakening, of course, or realization. So realization, another word, awakening. So this awakening, the spirit of awakening has become possible thanks to the many discoveries and inventions which science and technology have made available to mankind during the last few years. We have, in a sense, today dash time and space. Okay, so we have developed, science and technology has developed so much that we have, we have overcome? No. We have contained? No. We have conquered. We have literally conquered time and space, and what occurs in one part of the universe find its duplicate, or find its not duplicate, sorry, it's like echo. It should be echo, not duplicate. The echo of something. That means whatever happens here, the impact of that is the meaning with the word echo conveyed here. Like the impact of that is found or is realized or is felt in other parts of the world also. Okay, so you have, suppose, a revolution here, and that would be reflected in other parts of the state or country or world. So in that sense, echo is the word to be used. Okay, so let us see that again. We have, in a sense, today conquered time and space, and what occurs in one part of the universe find its echo in a matter of few seconds in the other. So within a few seconds time, we find the echo of the same thing, replica, not duplicate but replica of the same thing in other. So echo. And then last is, what was considered to be mere dash of imagination or fantasy a quarter of century ago has become reality in our lives. So figment, that is the word. Meaning is, what was considered to be mere fantasy or not real, something which is not real, something which cannot be realized. So what, like long back, so right now science and technology has developed so much, so things are possible, but long back our ancestors, they couldn't even think of this. So for those people, these things were figments, not real. So that is the meaning. Okay, so you got the answer, and remember, to get all the blanks filled up with the proper words, you need to read the passage many times. Maybe to get the last blank's answer, you have to refer to the first blank again. Now we have the last question, just one question, pick the odd one out. So here we have eraser, ink, lead, paint. Now you might get confused between this lead and eraser. Ink, paint, similar, right? So remember, here three things are used for creative purpose, and one is to rub it off or to destroy. So automatically you get the point what I intended to say. So eraser is the correct answer. Why? Because see here, lead, do not take that metal. Actually here lead means long back pencil was also called lead. Lead pencil, you use that term, right? Lead pencil. So earlier, I mean, there was a time when lead simply means pencil. Pencil was also called graphite or lead. Okay, so those were kind of synonyms given for pencil during those days. Now we use the precise term pencil, but this was once upon a time, this word was used to show or to like say something about a pencil. So here three things in the sense, ink, lead and paint are used for creative purpose. And one is to, just the opposite, to rub it off, to destroy it, and that is eraser. So in that sense, eraser should be the correct answer. Alright, like it was a bit confusing, but then yeah, such questions could be expected for your final exams, right? So anyway, thank you so much, and this was the last question. So next time also we will deal with fresh set of questions, and remember all these things, the grammatical parts and the basic knowledge about grammar. Okay, so thank you once again. Thank you all.